I've been rewatching the James Bond movies and jotting down notes about how I think the franchise should get rebooted in the modern era, and Diamonds Are Forever is one of the movies I hadn't seen before, which I know now is a crime. But it's not my crime. This is the fault of everyone who failed to hype this movie up to me, and I'm not gonna do the same to you. Because here's the thing. James Bond contains multitudes, and if you ask me, these multitudes are found in Diamonds Are Forever. Is it the best James Bond movie? Hold your horses? No, not by a long shot. For context, this movie takes place right after the first Bond recasting. So they did like 5 or 6 Bond movies with Sean Connery, I can't remember the exact number, and then they recast for the very first time with George Lazenby for On Your Majesty's Secret Service, and then right after this movie you get the run of Roger Moore movies. And up to this point, the Sean Connery movies are not particularly campy. Like, they have super spy elements, he absolutely has gadgets, there's some humor, but you don't get the really tongue-in-cheek, debonair quality that Roger Moore is known for. But then when George Lazenby comes in at the end of the 60s, true silliness is introduced. And this movie, Diamonds Are Forever, which takes place right after they cast George Lazenby for one movie and then went right back to Sean Connery, is the marriage of the soon-to-be campy Bond with the classic espionage killer of the Sean Connery 60s movies. And I think it fucks. Like, I don't have a screenshot for this, though I should, but at one point, Sean Connery climbs on top of an outside elevator to just adjust his suit as he hitchhikes to the top floor. Like, it's so cool. The production design slaps. Shockingly, most of the stunts and special effects still look really good, mostly because they're photographed incredibly well, and despite how old Sean Connery is in this role, you do eventually stop paying attention to it. Also, nobody asked me, and this is completely unsolicited, but I'm gonna go on the record right now and say Tiffany Case, played by Jill St. John, is one of the hottest Bond girls in 25 films. 26? 24? 26 if we get... Never mind. I'm not a huge fan of the Roger Moore era Bonds, though I really respect what they brought to the franchise and why audiences responded to them as strong as they did, but I consider this movie a sort of best of both worlds. It is deeply unserious and very cheesy, but it's just so damn fun and slick and stylish. And I just can't believe that I grew up loving the Sean Connery movies. I mean, From Russia with Love might be my favorite in the whole franchise, and yet I'd never seen this or Never Say Never Again, which I still haven't seen. It's not in the box that I have. And for me, the biggest takeaway of this movie in thinking about a reboot is to not lose sight of the sophistication, the stylishness, and frankly, the impact of great production design and some really slick set work. And also that she deserved a bigger legacy. Dear God.